Welcome to this introduction to the audio-described, recorded, live music performances at the stables. The series comprises 10 performances by a range of musicians, all recorded live on the stage to an empty auditorium. Jally Kebba Susso. Jally Kebba Susso is a UK-based Gambian kora player and composer. The kora is a 21-string instrument. The body is built from a calabash, a fruit about the size of a large pumpkin, which has been cut in half and covered with cowskin to make a resonator. The calabash is held against the player's body, with a long hardwood neck rising forward, the silver strings on their metal tuning pegs glistening under the stage lights. Its sound can also be altered by floor pedals. When he uses the pedals, the camera focuses on his feet, showing that he wears only black socks with no shoes, while at other times he wears trainers. His set opens with Nina Tolla. The camera focuses first on Jally Kebba Susso. He smiles as he plucks the strings. He wears a maroon dashiki suit. This is a long tunic over loose trousers made of shiny waxed cotton with bright white embroidery at the neck and cuffs. His long locks emerge from under a grey woolen hat and are knotted loosely behind his head. The shot then opens out to the other 3 members of the band, who wear multicoloured dashiki tunics over dark trousers. All 4 men communicate constantly as they play, smiling broadly when a moment is particularly successful. The blonde wooden stage is backed by a black curtain, with the words "The Stables" projected onto the dark walls on either side, as smoke swirls around the band, moving under the bright lights. After the second number, Banjul, Jally talks about his history and traditions, then introduces the band, who play saxophone, bass, and a smoothly round drum. Like the kora's body, this drum is also made of a calabash of pale wood, mounted at waist height on top of a tall column that's wrapped in black cloth. The calabash drum is played by Mamadou, who's from Senegal. He has short, neatly plaited locks and smiles constantly, dancing as he plays. The bassist, Nim, is from Israel, with long dark hair down to his waist, and the saxophonist, Ollie, is from France, with a dark beard and hair loosely knotted behind his head. Their next number is Wuludula, introduced by the tapping of the calabash and followed by Justice. After this, Jally talks about his connection with his music now and how that will relate to the future. The next number is Molu, followed by Rastaman. As it ends, Jally bows as the lights fade to black. If Milton Keynes International Festival 2021, 10th to 30th July. www.ifmiltonkeynes.org. The Stables sessions, virtually live, recorded in the Jim Marshall Auditorium at the Stables in March 2021 for IF Milton Keynes International Festival.
As the intro music starts, a drone takes off in front of the Stables building and flies up over Milton Keynes, picking out swift views of the ornamental mazes around town, finally zooming down over the Stables roof to fast flashes of each band and of the cameras in action.
Kunu yate jango balida saya la mume Fentia ti balida saya la mume Aluna ngaduanyini mfalubulule. Duanyini nalubulule. Aluna ngaduanyini mfalubulule mfa. duwale bife ulufanyuma duwale bife ulufanyuma duwale bife singa jali mam fal tingara lola nasulon denai banyunun kolum valentine mbar njay tagatuma mbar njay singa jëli mam fal tingara lo yaay ku joge bañunu xamna li may wuy taguna mbar njay tagatuma mbar njay singa jëli mam fal tingara lo yaay ku joge Afrika xamna li may wa I am a continuation of 74 generation of players. So this is originated from the Gambia, West Africa. So what I'm doing now is I'm always trying to expand the boundaries of my forefathers, but also keeping the heart and soul intact. Because if you look at my outfit of the band, you will see different people. You see from different cultures and ethnicities. So on sax, you have Mr. Ole, alto. You know, he is on sax. He's from France. And then you have Nim, who is playing bass. He's from Israel. So you have Momodou on percussion. He's from Senegal. So it's an outfit of, I like to always have different people coming from different places, because the music, it always reflects on the music, because then you have different spices on the food. So my music now, I call it, is the Afro Manding Electro, the Electro Afro Manding. That bonding, because for me, music is very personal, and the players that you have in the myth is the quality of food and spice, because each individual is a professional in what they do. So, but also being a professional is not enough. It's the character and the understanding, the beauty in music. For me, whenever I look around, it makes me happy, because what I'm hearing from different angles, is always giving me something to, because I'm like, oh, you're keeping me on my toe, every individual is keeping me on my toe. And it's a constant reminder of how fantastic musicians they are as well, so and that makes my life easy, Mm-hmm. Bandula lunde Jungi wulu dola lelong imi bada bandula lunde Jungi dola lelong imi bada bandula Sayay baxna bay baxna dombi la fi nekke Sayay baxna bay baxna dombi la fi nekke Sinenne moji baba moji bingele bonutaba
Sinine moji baba moji bingele bonu tabai. Saya baax na doom bi la fi nekke. Saya baax na doom bi la fi nekke. Take it away, sir. Money, freedom, equal rights and justice. Money, freedom, equal rights and justice. We wanna be free. Africa, we wanna stay free. Equal rights and justice, that's what we yearning for. We wanna be free. We wanna stay free. Africa, we wanna be free. Nale, we wanna stay free. Fansoto di atale, fansoto di atalinda, yeah. Fansato di Atale, Fansato di Atalena, freedom lay, Ntolukonye free lay. Freedom lay, Ntolukonye free lay. Freedom lay, Ntolukonye free lay. Equal rights, freely. Nko freedom, tolukonye freely. Nko freedom, tolukonye freely. Nai freedom, yunukonye freely.
When it comes to live music, the people participation is a different buzz. It gives you a different vibe. As I say, it's even an empty space. Once the music starts playing, it's the love we have for the music as well. It's not only the audience, but I mean, if you're cooking a food before you can serve it to anybody, I think you yourself want to be able to eat it first. So I think the food that we are serving, we want to eat it. That's why we are cooking the food. So that's why you see the different energy. You sometimes even playing, I forget that there was nobody here completely. You know, sometimes when the music goes to certain place, I just think maybe I'm standing in a full audience, or I don't even, But that's also just, I think, it's the love everybody have for the music. To do what you love and not being able to do it. It's very difficult, it's very hard, but we always have to know that everything passes. This difficult period, we will come a time we will all sit and start explaining or start thinking about this. And I think it will give us a different perspective when things are open up. So I think when things are open up, we will show each other more love, because I think the world was losing that. So I think this also is a restart for us to start caring about each other more and looking out for our people, like each one looking out for each. Because if everyone look out for only two people, we will be in a better place. Don't stop, let nobody discourage you. It is hard, but that is part of life. Every journey has its own obstacle. So which means every artist will have your own obstacle. How your success, how you might get successful might be very different from how somebody might get successful. And what is success is the way you measure it by yourself. It's like, if you think you're successful, you're successful. Because for me, if anybody can sit down and play and write music, you're successful. You are successful. From there, you're successful. The rest is then up to what your mission is on this wall as well, because we all have a different mission, and we just have to appreciate and know that my mission is different from your mission. Your mission is different from mine. So how I'm going to do things and how you're going to do things are not going to be the same. So just be the best of you. I don't try to be anybody. I want to be the best of me, because I think that's the only thing I can do.
Mulubifele, Molubife, Mulubifele, Molubife, Mulubifele, Molubife. Bitaleji kole lanai, minaleji kole laifai, bitaleji kole lanakunye, Molubife. Minaleji kole lai, bitaleji kole lai, ngemuteji ko, Molubife. Ikunyembe kumala maketuma fotuma bentuma dabe. Ikunya nyancho a little larinsin. Nyancho a little larinsalum. Nyancho a libelarin kabu cancelade na ye. Salum, 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 tanina salum. Yes, I. Ke bandi aleti nyimamo ke kalabanteti tonyala rastaman tonyala rastaman nyimamo ke bandi aleti nyimamo ke kalabanteti tonyala rastaman la rastale ni mammo che tattignarinte Nimamo ke kalabanteti tunyala rasta jo tunyala rasta jo luna Kalabanteti nare tunyala rasta fele ke kalabantetina tunya la rasta filintie Kilimuko folumuko denzele mili kulufa jenjen natimuko bandet Kilimuko folumuko denzele mili kulufa jenjen natimuko bandet Mane MC ay sama dekndare hey ay sama dekndar chibe pubor MC ay sama dekndare yo ay sama dekndar chibe pubor ay sama dekndar Mama ke bandi aletina hamama fana ke kalabante titonya nyimukum fayo Amamo ke tatinya rentenai Nyimamo ke tatinya rentina o tonya la kumfayo Disimilai mador, dilen wakadu war, ken la fidut nor, muina wetak nor, MCA sama dekndor. Disimilai mador, dilen wakadu war, ken la fidut lor, muina wetak nor, MCA sama dekndor tibe pubore, kimodi sama dekndor. Modi sunyu arimam sunyu mam nyanyu ko bayi won file tonya la rastaman so deme ci kër yi bay fali ñom ñu ngi tej ñan comme ñun ñoo mom rastafari
Jally Kebba Susso. End credits. Jally Kebba Susso, kora and vocals. Oli Arlotto, sax. Nim Sado, bass. Mamadou Sarr, Calabash. Songs and writing credits: Nina Toller, Banjul, Wuludula, Justice, Molu, Rastaman, written by Kebba Susso. Filmed and post-produced by Manbros. Director, Ben Mann. Directors of Photography, Timothy Mann and Simon Douglas. Camera operators, Timothy Mann, Simon Douglas and Ben Mann. Audio producer, Dave Mann. Live sound, monitors, Ed Harris, The Stables. Editors, Ben Mann and Timothy Mann. Drone operator, JGE Photography. Audio description by Ruth James and Alison Clark. Sound engineer, Gary Giles. IF, Milton Keynes International Festival 2021. Produced by The Stables in association with Arts Council England, Milton Keynes Council and Centre MK. With thanks to the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport.